So, welcome to one of the strangest games I have ever played.
Psychopomp.
Let's just get this over with and start a new game. Everyone, everywhere has... Oh wow. Did you know that everyone has special powers and they've kept it a secret from me my entire life? But I won't stand for that. That's why I made a helmet. I call it Machine that lets me read people's minds when I... Okay. Or
Psychopomp.
for short. But something happened when I put it on. It didn't let me read people's minds, but it did let me see something else. A world that was hidden from me that everyone knew about. A world hidden in plain sight with all sorts of animals and creatures and dead bodies. There are catacombs hidden under every public government building. That's true. I will not allow any more secrets to be kept from me. And here we are. You're in the world. Yeah, I don't need to read that. And down here at the bottom, you have we can talk to them. I can't take it. It's only going to get worse and worse. I can touch them. Her hair is cold and rough, like hair would be on a night like tonight. I wonder how it tastes, and have to hold back from finding out. And then, here we go. We have this dog. Touch it. Pet the dog. He wags his tail and licks your fingers. I actually have a sticker of this dog on my car. I'll put a picture up here on the screen. Woof. Ruff, rough. Small white dog, might be feral, nothing else out of the ordinary. Just you wait. I think I'm crazy. No? No. What? Never mind. Alright, so we can go to the home here. And we'll probably check that out later, but there's no need to do that now. So let's go to the first level. Sewage treatment. Gameplay tip. Not every enemy is a friend. Real world tip. In 1956, a new disease appeared in Osaka, Japan. The symptoms included a strong cough, rash, and becoming a rheum. Luckily, the virus was contained and eradicated. Starting in 2001, the rooms have been rented out as a bed and breakfast. And here we go. It's not hard to enter a public building. The buffoon who invented locks and windows has never heard of a hammer. Ain't that true, sister? Yeah, there's a lot of exploring to be done at these levels. Like, find some secrets. I'll probably find some stuff that I didn't find the last time. This is a sewage treatment plant, I think it said. This is... Why are there no lights? I guess... Is it nighttime? Not actually sure what time of day it is, but... This place would be miserable to work in. It's very quiet for a treatment plant. Water treatment. Human waste being processed and cleaned. Made acceptable... Oh, okay. If water treatment is for our safety and concern, why is there an elevator heading straight into the human waste? What could be hidden down there? That's a good question. That's a good question. If such a big secret, why is it so easy to go down there? Sick. And then this is... I don't even know the name of the character. This is who we are. this is where the real level begins. Now, I know there is an achievement for getting through a level without using your hammer, so I'm going to try that here. Let's go interact with the wall. I can't. Okay. Jump the gun there. I don't actually remember how to play this level, to be honest, so it's going to be a little rough getting through here. Those things. The double-stalked thing looks at you with all of its eyes. It seems to beckon to you. Kawaii stalk. Oh, hello, my aren't you a cute one? Say, isn't there nothing better than being tangled up? Would you like to be tangled up? Try to touch the stalked thing, but it grabs your hand. You just barely manage to pull your hand free at the last moment. Yeah, that's why. Ah! Leave me be! I'm running circles around him now. It's kind of slow. Ow. Hey, he's leaving me be. It might be possible to get through without using my hammer. Wait, is this? This is where we started. No way. Holy. I don't really enjoy horror games. There's another one. Just because I have a I have a frail heart when it comes to these things. And so probably going to be a lot of censorship for the things I say at certain times. But I think I got a really funny censor lined up, so I wouldn't worry about it. Touch. You reach out to playfully yank her hair, but she doesn't let you. She's mean. Why would she do that? The Threat woman looks angry, but mostly tired. Ah, you startled me. This holy place has been overrun by those sparkle-eyed freaks. I can barely do anything to keep them away. Well, what do you want me to do about it? I wish I had a better light. Because everything is so dark. Oh, health. I was not here last time. Okay. I don't really know what kind of commentary to give over this thing. Out of my way. Out of my way. Step aside, peasant. Still there? It's camping. Both of them are camping. I'm stuck. Okay, if I can't get the achievement, it's fine. Out of my way. Violence begets silence. Okay, this way. I think that thing back there is probably one of the least creepy enemies that I can encounter, though, so... There's more than down here. I don't think I'll have a problem seeing them. But some things get real freaky in this game. Hello. Great woman is old, but her eyes are still alert and aware. Threat woman. I remember when I was young, we would run around these stone halls. Ah, they were so beautiful. Can you imagine that? It seems so long ago, but I remember the smell of the fresh air. Watch your step, wayward. The bridge is out. I've been throwing rocks into this chasm for hours. I haven't heard one hit the bottom. The Thread woman stares back at you, suspicious of your intentions. Reach out to touch her face, but the Thread woman bats away your hand, shooting you an accusatory stare. Well then. Onwards. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you see things like this on the walls, then there's something behind here. You wrap your knuckles against the wall, it rings out a bit more hollow than the other walls. Secret door. I'm not sure what that thing is. Oh, looks like a cat. Pseudo two-dimensional. Symbolic man. You might think that you're in pain, but I've been here a lot longer than you. Eventually it'll all become quiet and return to symbols. Feels like paper and wetness. Kind of like touching the symbolic man. That is... It's not the worst thing to be said. I apologize, but this doesn't make any sense. I can't wrap my head around it. All measurements, gravity, trajectory, mass, they're all consistent with a planet noticeably smaller than Earth. There's no way that Earth lost mass, did it? And what of the Earth that now hangs in the sky? 2 looks just like our planet, but far smaller, closer in size to a moon. I don't see how you can deny all of this. Your claim that all this is simply caused by equipment failure or operator error is absurd. I understand the desire to be skeptical. I respect what you have done for me over the years. At some point, we need to start looking at what is directly in front of our faces. You are in denial of the situation we have found ourselves in. Signed, and I can't make that out. Yeah, this is one of the only games I've ever played where finding stuff like that just leaves you with less than what you know beforehand. I think there's another paper back there that I missed too on the switch where he found that guy. And the other paper is... What? I'm not going over there. April 19th. I feel like I just woke up. I feel like I just woke up the other day for the first time. I have memories before Sunday, but they just feel so hazy, so much less vivid. I feel so awake now, so real. I just can't stop smiling. Something good has happened. It's happened. First self-portrait. I think I have to go this way, despite what was sounding out from the wall. Okay. The key. Hooray, hoorah. I don't know what that did, because it's not in my inventory. I think it has something to do with that whole home thing, but I'm not quite sure. Reveal it to me. Oh, probably down here. Looks like I need a key. He messed me up. How do I use this thing? There we go. The nugget looks at you in a pleasant way.
Come on.
It's simply so fun to live off human waste. We funnel human byproduct into our queen, who in turn replicates the raw material into flesh and milk for us. You regret touching the nugget. Your hands are covered in a greasy slime now. Well, that's what they get. Okay, it's coming back to me now. Need a key for that door as well. There's a thing up there. Hello. It's moving around in a way that really off. My queen, my special key. The queen gave it to me. My special love gave it to me. If anyone ever took it, I'd explode. I'd be so mad. It almost instantly wriggles out of your grasp and begins touching again. Begins dancing again. I can't read.
I need a medic
Oh.
bag!
Then we're fine. I'm not sure which door I need to use this key on, though. Not this one. Yeah, this door right here. This hideous thing. Hello. Gobble gobble. Looks like a turkey. Her form has taken up the entire room, swollen from years of gestation and propagation. After all this time, look at that lovely smile. Oh. Is it time for me to go? You place your hand on the queen's forehead. It feels cold and glassy like porcelain. Can I take both? Oh, it's a guillotine. Oh, I need to go into that other room there, I think, with the key I just got. Hopefully nothing explodes in there. I think after this, after I finish this game, or maybe in between parts of this game, the developer, Fading Club, they have a few other games that I own as well. I might kind of splice in those in between parts or after I finish this one, because they look really interesting. I think another one of these guys. I think there's 4 in total, including this one. So there's three other games. 2 of them are RPG Maker horror games, or I don't think horror games, but they're RPG Maker games. And then another one is, I think, it's a different kind of game than those ones. That one looks the most interesting, so I might play that one. This is the latest release that they have, I guess, other than
Psychopomp
2, which it's not out yet, but they released a trailer for it. There's the bridge. They released a trailer for it, so I'm definitely gonna play that game too. And then I think after that I want to play some visual novels, because I don't really have any other games I really want to play, I guess, because I don't know. Well, I do and I don't. It's just I've played a lot of the games that I have already, and the games that I do have that I haven't played, they're just not very interesting, or they wouldn't make for a great video, I guess. The other one's gone. Hello. The bridge was raised, but there's nothing over here. I'd hoped there may be food here that I could bring to my village, but I suppose it was just a pipe dream. All that is here is just a lousy, rusty lever. Oh boy, I wonder what that could have been. Let's go see. You got anything to say? No. Yep. This foul creature has been beheaded. And it awards us this thing. Wait, can I hit it with my hammer? No. I can touch it. I got an egg of the earth. You know, another thing I really like about this game is the soundtrack is amazing. It is wonderful to listen to. Ain't that a smile? Now, I don't think we technically have to play these in order. I think I can just pick anything I want. But, I mean, they're numbered for a reason, so... Firstly, before we begin the Children's Hospital, let's flip to a random page in the Oxford History of the American People. Other important tactical innovations in the Civil War on the naval side were the armored ironclad, and the mine and submarine for defense in shoal waters. Some 40 warships were sunk or badly damaged by mines during the war. On the land side, the extensive use of field entrenchments, railways, and telegraph and air observations from balloons was new. An efficient field telegraph system would have been of great assistance to military commanders, enabling them to dispense with mounted messengers, as well as keep distant commands promptly informed. But the Union Telegraph Service was controlled by a superintendent in Washington who would allow no interference with his personnel by field commanders. General Grant was driven almost frantic by lazy, cowardly, or venal telegraphers who ran to the rear when most wanted, or let messages from speculators take precedence over military orders. General Sheffield almost lost the Battle of Franklin because his headquarters telegraph operator took fright and ran away with the code, so that urgent messages to General Thomas had to be sent by messenger. Exactly the contrary took place with the Balloon Corps. Enthusiastic pioneer aviators were consistently snubbed by the military, and their organizer was denied military rank. Balloons had been used for observation of enemy troop movements in Europe as early as the French Revolution. Native of Jefferson Mills, New Hampshire, with the impressive name Thaddeus Sobieski Caulaincourt Low, the leading American balloonist, obtained the support of Joseph Henry to investigate currents, the stratosphere, and made a record ascent of 23,000 feet in 1860. Okay, that's enough American history for today. Okay, Children's Hospital. Gameplay tip. Make sure to use items sparingly, they're rare. Why am I having such a hard time reading today? Real world tip. Public schools are required to have at least 50 teeth of mammalian origin embedded into their north-facing walls for structural and safety reasons. What is there to observe around me? Children's hospitals have the same smell to them. The clean smell that somehow makes you want to vomit. Like a mixture of bleach and Elmer's glue. I love it. Doctors will always smile at you when they say they cannot help you. Give them the copay and die more as they tell you you aren't full of cancer, aren't full of incurable illnesses. Yeah, hospitals feel like the safest place to me, even though I know they aren't. They're the least safe place, a place that will swallow you whole and give you disease. A place that will cut you open and make others feel good about it. And through it all, the elevator is there. I can smell it. The smell of rust and petrol breaking through the clean hospital smell. The door's wide open, waiting for me to enter. There we go. So, is there a settings menu? I forgot to look if there was a settings menu so I could turn down the volume. That'll probably just be fixed next episode then. So, there's a volume issue this episode. That's my fault. I do remember this level. This level it's very short. So, it's probably be the last one I do, maybe. It's already 40 minutes into the recording. Probably be an hour before this is over, so. The nurse feels dry and warm to the touch. She really cares about you. Does she now? The nurse looks at you through an eyeless void. You just know she's thinking about meat. Welcome to the lower wing. Here we help to preserve the most important individuals of humankind, both in honor of their contributions and as a sign for the rest of humanity to follow. Yeah, you aren't ready for this one. Yeah, look at this. This is that one guy. Plato is before you. He quivers and shakes in a perverse way. I was right about everything in my life except for the cave. I was totally off the mark with that. No matter, there is no better sound. I'm not reading this. You probably can't even hear me. Yeah, and on the other sides here are the other creatures. And there's 3 of them. So one more is this way. I don't remember who this one is. Alexander the Great is before you. I think I need to go left. Just run, 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 run. Where are you? The nurse looks off in a daze, thinking of the wonderful heavenly bodies. I feel my heart, like, pounding. Beautiful night, isn't it? It makes me feel a lot better to know that when I look at the moon, someone is looking back. I would not enjoy that. The nurse's warm interior is covered by a cold exterior. But yeah, you ever get that, like, tightening in your chest when you know something's going to happen? I think I have to kill her.
No! No!
No. My fault. Oops. Okay, there's something through here, I know that. Yeah, you! I anticipated you. You can't scare me if I know you're already gonna be there. Oh, I gotta kill you, okay. The nurse has a key card around her neck. You think about choking her with it. Each and every one of these small rooms houses an important figure. Once the patient has grown enough, they'll be moved to their own main room up above. She feels like a smile and touches like a day. What? Okay, I have the key card. Coming through, coming through. Pardon me. Then we disable the apparati. I'm sorry. It sounded like that hurt. Let's go see what we did. Was it this room? Yeah. Ooh, who is this one? This was Cleopatra? Ooh, hello there. Slimy and cold. Figure is dead and slumped over in its metal cast. Cleopatra, ... Well, she's finally quiet. Now to the left. I don't actually remember what's down here. I do remember there's a piece of paper to the left. Yeah. Let's peep this real quick. Recently uncovered text reference two enigmatic figures. Queen of Venus and King of Mercury. Several ancient textiles depict these beings creating the heavenly bodies and weaving the universe. Their names seemingly refer to two fictitious planets, Venus and Mercury, respectively, which they hold domain over. It is thought that these figures acted as a subject of worship, however, their descriptions and depictions within the textiles match no known religions or cultures. Figure, a symbol of the aforementioned deities. Note the upright cross, possibly denoting a connection to Christianity. Okay. Yeah, these weird walls over here. Hello. What are you? The cochlea feels sensitive and receptive to sound. Oh, like the cochlear of your ear. It's a cochlea. I'm not gonna pronounce that. I think that's what helps you. I think that's what is your hearing, pretty much. It should be a number cruncher for a big corporation. It was so boring and awful. A boring businessman. I got extensive surgery to be free floating ear. I've never been happier. Well, whatever floats your boat, bud. One step at a time. Something over there. Oh, I think this is the end of the level over here. Nurse is ready for hard work in R&D in the coming future. Perfection? Now that's hard. We've got to strive for it, though. After all, perfect patients need perfect parasites. The nurse feels dry and cracked. Yeah. Yeah. It's hard to turn a human into a parasite. Most people never want to be a parasite. That's why her brain is filled with dopamine 24/7 to keep her chugging. And it works. The nurse feels happy to be alive. What have you to say? The nurse looks excited. The future is full of opportunities. Study of neoparasitics is very important to us. Parasites are some of the most efficient creatures on the planet. A new parasite was developed from the body of a young teacher in Berlin. I've been to Berlin before. It's a nice place. I've seen the Berlin Wall. I don't want to say it's not as cool, but it was nice to see. I think there was definitely cooler things to see in Berlin. You know, it all depends on why you're there. Had my first beer in Berlin. Miserable. I did not enjoy it. Also had my first glass of wine in Berlin. Also not enjoyable. Don't drink, okay? You won't enjoy it. You know, not that I'm endorsing drinking, but if you are going to drink Jägermeister, okay? Jägermeister is the one drink you can trick yourself into enjoying. It's especially well with Dr. Pepper, so that, you know, that helps. But there is going to be something through here, and I think if I just keep talking, we're not going to get scared. I'm not afraid of you. Come out. Brah. But yeah, I don't particularly enjoy alcohol, but you know, it is what it is. If that's your thing, then you know, whatever floats your boat, bro. Oh, I didn't even mean to kill her. Oopsie. Alright, one more down, one to go. I think it's down at the end here. There's going to be something, and it's going to try to scare me. But I will not let it succeed. Huh? Where is the other key card? Yeah, this room over here. Poor whoever you were. Who were you? Alexander the Great. Not so great anymore, huh, bub? The nurse wears a key card around her neck. Thank you. Last one. No witnesses. How do I get in there? Curious. Curious is the trap maker's art, his own efficacy unwitnessed by his own eye. No, that's not how it goes. It's only 5:30. I feel like I need a nap. I think it's just how dark this game is. It's hard for my eyes. Hey, there we go. What was that whole parasite thing? Hey, what do you know? The recording's at just under an hour. Just like I said. There we go. Okay, and I think with that, that is going to conclude
Psychopomp.
for today. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If you really enjoyed, subscribe. If you didn't, I don't know, just block me so you don't have to see my videos again. That's all I gotta say. Have a great day, good morning, good night, good afternoon. See ya.